Okay, today we're going to be talking about a different jammer. We've been trying to come up with a jammer that buffs the team a little bit more. I know some groups use a red future build on Razorback. This is trying to incorporate the future buff with the jammer as well. In order to make it consistent on the timing to kill the drones, we found that you have to jam first and then shoot the crossbow. So if you're used to a quick open, crossbow demo very quickly, this build may not work for you. The drones will still be up for a few seconds before you can kill them, taking away the bonuses from it. But by having the future on your jammer, you get the 25% additional damage for the group. You get a couple other benefits that we'll talk about in a minute here. For the build itself, we're going 4-piece future. We're going with the skill tier, skill damage, and skill haste on 3 of the pieces. The mask, the chest, and on the holster. For the knee pads, I have skill haste rolled onto it. We're using the BTSU gloves, and we're using the Hermano, the named backpack from Brazio. Ideally, if you can get skill haste and skill damage on it, that'll make it much easier for you. What we found is with the setup that I have right now, if you have the survivalist buff, you can kill the drones, you have enough damage to kill them. If you find that you're not getting the survivalist buff often, or you don't have it, then putting the knee pads to skill damage will help finish that, be able to kill the drones fully. The other benefits that you get are from the perfect overclock talent. So allies within 15 meters of your deployed skill gain 30% increased reload speed and reduces their active cooldowns by 0.6 seconds, 0.6 second each second. This also applies to you, so your pulse will come back quicker. It seems to be taking about 8 seconds for your pulse to get back for it, if I've done it correctly. But the extra added ability to have your team reload faster means that when it comes time to do damage, then not only are you giving them 25% more damage when they're at full health, you're also increasing the damage they do because they can reload and shoot faster. For the mods on your jammer pulse, it's very important that you have the 6% skill haste. So everything about this one is put towards skill haste. And the hive, it doesn't matter what you do for the hive, for the mods. You can actually, it's pretty cool. You'll get to see, we'll throw the hive in the middle of 2 of the plates and just leave it there. We'll get the bonuses from that. Give some extra advantages. You can heal the guy on the plate if they happen to take a little bit of damage. So that's kind of cool as well. You'll still be able to do everything else like the hardwire jammer. So we still will be able to use the Scorpio to get that extra 20% proc from doing the 7 shots on Razorback. And same as with what I run on the hardwire, I run Scorpio and FAMAS, fast hands. This will still let me kill the boomer if he comes out on my corner and I'm all by myself for some reason. But that's what we're looking at for this. What we'll do is show you some gameplay now. What we're going to do is I'll switch plates from the front and the back side. This way I can just put the hive in the middle, and we're going to do front, back for it. But you could also put the hive in between whatever plates you want to use and just run around and pick it up and move it to the side that you want, or you could always just stay on the front as well. So let's get down to some gameplay now. Alright guys, we're going to show you the gameplay of this new jammer as well. What we're going to do is again front and then back. I'm going to place the hive in between the circles and just leave it here. You can see that I have that little battery icon on my buff bar. That means I'm getting the extra cooldown. Anybody in that is also getting the reload speed and everything. So let's go get some gameplay. Circles in 3, 2, 1. Get in. Additionally, if you need extra skill haste, if you find that you're a little bit short on your skill haste, you can also stay in cover. The survivalist gets additional skill haste while in cover. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to keep my gun in my hand. When the drones come out, I'm going to pulse them. So I just wait a second while the drones come out. I'm going to pulse. I'm going to switch to my crossbow. I'm going to shoot the crossbow great. And I'm going to start doing my Scorpio stacks. You can see that my timer's already reset. The drones haven't come out yet. Now that the grate opened, I can pulse again.
Critical systems exposed.
And I can keep giving the Scorpio proc. We're gonna wait for them to call out Boomer. You can see that I don't even have to worry about my hive anymore. There's no fiddling around with the hive. I can still run around and heal people as needed, so Fake is hurting over here. I can come over, drop some heals for him. Just like we do with the hardwire. And then I can put my hive back. Boomer's on 4. Everyone else circles in 3, 2, 1. Get in. Some of the benefits is that Diego, being next to me, he can get heals even if he accidentally gets hit from it. He's getting the 25% additional future buff, and he's getting the 30% increased reload speed. That's only applying to him at the moment, but as all the guys come over, they'll get the benefit of it too. So here we go again. I have my Scorpio in my hand. I wait a second for the drones to pop out. I switch to my crossbow. I shoot the grate. I switch to my Scorpio. I start proccing the damage. I've got my pulse back already. I can jam again. This time I'm going to have delayed drones if they break damage.
Critical systems exposed.
I wait for the extra drones.
Compromised.
And then we just wait. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch. I'm going to move over to the back side. Once the boomer's gone, we'll be on the back here. I can still overcharge as needed. So if anybody had lost their hives, I can just overcharge and give people back their hives.
Boomer 2 down.
Circles in 3, 2, 1. Get in. Alright, now that I have all my heal charges back, I'll just set this up for Sherivan and I. I'll hold my gun in my hand. Again, the timing is important. If you, we found that if you do the crossbow first and then jam, you don't seem to have your pulse back in time. To delay it a little bit, we hold the gun in our hand. We wait till we see the drones. And we pulse. Switch to your crossbow. Switch back. We're going to do some Scorpio shots. Drones are coming out, so I'm going to pulse and I'm going to get ready to hide. Just like usual. Everybody goes back to their corner. If you find you use charges up, you can always just pick it up and put it back down. Can help do your ad clear. Call out the boomers when you see them.
He's on 4.
And on 2.
Down one.
Alright. Circles in 3,
Down.
2, 1. Get in. We'll do backside for final damage.
Weapons free. Weapons.
Once again, we keep our gun in our hand. We're going to pulse first and then pull the crossbow out. So once again, if you're used to a quick open, this may not work for you. But if you'd like to buff the team, it's got a whole bunch of different buffs for the team. We've got our pulse back again already. We're going to jam.
Critical systems.
And all you have to do is stay close to your hive. And that's it. I'm going to overcharge again.
Missile turrets activating.
And we're going to wait for the consoles to light up. The future buff only applies when each member has full health. If they have full health, they'll get the extra benefit. And then when you go to do damage, everybody's getting anyone that is close, within 15 meters of the hive, is getting the benefit of the reload and the extra damage. And the heals.
Secure the air